What's going on, you guys? Yeah, everyone grab their pink comforter. I got the worst haircut ever. This is my haircut. Look at that.
Oh, and then you said Pat Dixon does have a past.
He's Ray DeVito. His chin is kinda neato. He's Ray DeVito. He is a Guido. He's not a pedo. His name is Ray DeVito. Problems with his feedo. He's kind of retardito. It's Ray DeVito. His chin is pretty neato. That Ray DeVito. Your information he'll repeat-o. That stinky Guido. That's Ray DeVito. Rock Bottom Podcast starts now.
What's up? What's going on, you punks? Welcome, Rock Bottom Podcast. I'm Ray DeVito. Two very funny comedians with me, Damien Speranza and Priya Blunt. Welcome back, Priya. Welcome for the first time, Damien. How are you guys?
What's going on?
Nothing, man.
Staying cozy.
Yeah, what's it like in New York City? Because I'm in Ohio, and it hasn't been over 10 degrees in like a week now.
Oh yeah, we're about the same.
Yeah,
All the snow is still on the ground because it's been freezing temperatures ever since it fell. So it's probably going to be here for a hot second. This is not melting anytime soon.
No, I got to drive back to Friday. I drive to New York on Friday. I'm not looking forward to it because just a little bit of ice, and that's the end of your car. So, as someone that's been in car accidents before, not looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, not great.
It is what it is.
The roads are fine. Everybody was making such a big fuss about it. I'm like, this is what a snowstorm in New York is supposed to look like. Like, I know it's been almost 10 years since we had something like this, but this is my childhood. I grew up with this. This ain't nothing.
It's not the roads. What happened with the amount of snow that we got is the plows ended up pushing everything to the side. So the on-ramps aren't as long as they are normally. So when you get an on-ramp trying to merge in a highway, we have a much shorter time getting on. So it's a lot harder to get on the highway now. That's really the only difference.
Yeah, the only thing that sucks for me is I just have front wheel drive. So going uphill and there's ice, that scares me because the second it quits going up, then the tires start, and that's when it gets like, come on, man. So when I see a hill, I dread it. But whatever, it is what it is. We're making it. Chris Mack, he's a good egg. I saw Priya at Skankfest. She's all right. I'd holler. Oh, he'd get with you. Look at that. You got an offer from Chris Mack.
For $2.
For $2. I know he's a big spender.
Yeah, I did naked roast at Skankfest.
Nice. I was there.
You were at Skankfest too in New Orleans?
Yep, I was there. It was the whole thing was interesting. I mean, it's hard to forget Zach starting off the show though. Everything else kind of blends in after Zach and Miko comes out.
Yeah. I was the opening battle though.
I didn't see her. I saw the one. What was the woman from? She got her own club out in Ohio. Mic drop.
Oh, that was on Sunday.
Yeah,
that was on Sunday. I was Friday night.
So, a lady that I definitely would have to know her then.
No, I know her. She's this tiny little blonde lady with these like comical lashes.
Very nice, but I forgot the name of the drop. Maybe that might be. Give her a shout out. She got up there. I think that was the name of the club.
But what city? I'm trying to think. A woman that owns.
It's one of those like Boise type cities. Like it's like
okay.
It's like a smaller city.
I'm gonna look now because I feel bad now. It's in South Bend, Indiana.
Oh, South Bend. All right, South Bend. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There used to be a Funny Bone there. That was Janet George's club. Nice lady. That was a good Funny Bone. Gone years ago. But Chris Mack, Damien was at Skankfest. Would you get with him?
It's not for $2.
It's not for $2. Peter Brennan Ray, can you believe Jay Moore tried to shag Chad? I know nothing about that. I don't know. I don't know which way Jay Moore swings. I don't know Jay Moore, so I can't answer that. I got nothing on that. But Priya, on you killed it on Kill Tony, and your boyfriend, who I met,
got a shout out.
Shout out to your boy. He's a very nice guy, very knowledgeable about hip hop. But you said on Kill Tony that The guy has been to jail for. Hey, you could say it because I don't know what you're allowed to say or not say or what you want to disclose.
Yeah, I mean, he went away for a long ass time, like almost 25 years.
25 years in the can?
And he's still alive, and his nose still looks good, which means he knows how to protect himself.
Or he's giving it up without a fight. But anyway, go ahead.
Wow.
So you should see him. He's
a big dude.
I'm sure he is, but there's a lot of big dudes in prison. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and then also before you go on with the story, everyone, Damien used to be a private investigator, which I want to hear some stories about that. Obviously, I want to get into that, but so yeah, Damien. So you've been in prisons before, Damien, as far as like because
I also had a bail bonds company. I was a bounty hunter full time. So
do you know her boyfriend? Because I met him. Are you the one that
I
got him?
I don't think I know him. I don't think I know him.
So he went away 25 years on a gun charge?
Yeah.
That had to be more than just having a gun.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, like, well, based on how many years he went away for, he definitely used the gun.
Why have it if you're not going to use it, right?
Exactly.
Fair point.
Yeah, that's the point. Are you a gun owner, Damien, given your line of work?
I am.
You okay.
I have a couple.
I guess we still have some of my dad's guns, so I technically have guns if I want them, but I don't have a guns license, and I don't have them like with me. My family's got them, but I could technically. How would I go about doing that? I'd have to register it in my name.
You got to register them, and then you probably should take a class before you go and try and carry one, just so at least know how to use it.
Where do you carry yours? You carry yours in New York City?
No, I don't carry mine. Even when I was bounty hunting full time, I didn't carry it often because I felt like guns always made shit worse. So I was just trying to
because you immediately see that and you're like, all right.
Yeah. So I'd rather just talk to people.
Yeah. That poor Jeff Petty.
I think they're trying to introduce concealed carry to New York. That's something that I've seen recently.
I think everything should be open carry. Honestly, I think Texas has the right idea. I think because you think about how many robberies. Hear me out. How many robberies you think would stop if someone walked in the grocery store and saw 3 dudes standing there with guns on their hips? They'd be like, yeah, you know what? Maybe not this store. And they would go on to another one.
Yeah, but see, the magic of New York is that you assume there's 3 guys with guns in the store.
That's fair.
I assume every bodega, even if it's a 12-year-old selling beers, which happens a lot in New York City, as you know, you're like why? How's this kid able to run a bodega? I just assume they have a gun. I assume they have a gun, and I assume they have cats. That's what fair. I assume every bodega has.
You gonna guns fight and cats, Ray? You gonna fight a cat?
No, I like cats, and it makes sense to have a cat because it keeps the mice away. Like my landlord, the people that lived in the basement apartment had outdoor cats, and we never had rats or mice in my apartment.
That just says how shitty your city is. That like the selling point for cats is like you should have a cat to keep the mice out of your apartment. Like,
well, yeah, I think so, dude.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, what others usually like? Oh, adopt a cat, save a life. They're friendly, they're cute, whatever. Yours is like, get a cat to keep out the rodents. Like that's what they're trying to pitch in New York.
That's what I say. I never had a cat, but I'm glad that they had a cat because it kept the mice and rats away.
So I actually have a theory about the rat problem in New York. The rat problem in New York really started to exacerbate as areas of Brooklyn started to get gentrified because they're taking these old abandoned buildings where they used to have all these rats kind of living, and now all the rats had to disperse, right? And then the second wave happened when all these people gentrifying these neighborhoods decided that they wanted to rescue all the damn cats off the street. It's like, no, you were supposed to leave the cats on the street. That's where they live. They have a job.
Yeah. The building thing's not a bad. I've seen where they've taken down like old like warehouses and stuff. They just demoed them, and you see all of the rats run. So it's actually probably not a bad guess for that.
Yeah, like my buddy lives on the Lower East Side and down in like the Chinatown area. There's rats everywhere for whatever reason. They're just like you get so immune to rats. You just see rats. You're like, it doesn't even freak you out. You're like, oh, there's rats. Now there's not rats in the apartment, but I mean, but all over on the Lower East Side, it's a bunch of rats. So more cats More cats, less rats. I should run for mayor. Fuck Sahani, man. I got this.
Pin right there. You can put on your shirt. More
Yeah.
cats, less rats.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. More cats.
I can't take them. I'm allergic. So.
Well, you got to get over it. Take some pills. Take some allergy pills.
I'll just keep living in Connecticut. I don't have to worry about it. I want to.
Oh, that's right. You're up in Connecticut.
Yeah. So I just won't move to New York. There we go.
Yeah. So, do you want to? So, how did you tell the story? I know, like you said on Kill Tony. By the way, some of these people are rude. Would Priya mind getting on all fours for us real quick? I will, not Priya, but I will. I will, Flimsy Greenberg. Be a gentleman. Be a gentleman around here. But people are giving you grief about marrying the guy. Are you going to get married?
No, not yet. I think it was one of those topics and conversations that came up a little bit on a whim. I think, yeah, it's not, we're not anytime soon, at least. It's,
Wait,
have you
still
talked
dating
about
the guy?
Yeah, she's dating the guy. I met the guy. He's a nice guy.
Oh, I thought you met him before he went in. I thought like he had already gone in.
No, he's been out.
He's been out for a few years. He's been out for like 8 years or something.
Well, now I feel bad insinuating that your boyfriend took it in the ass. I apologize.
Oh yeah, he really doesn't like it when people do that.
I thought he was already in. I thought he was in. My bad.
Also, he said that that's a popular misconception, especially like that kind of shit don't really go down in New York State prisons.
Oh, really?
Girls' prisons are worse.
He said the thing you really got to worry about is people trying to fucking kill you, not fuck you.
Yeah, girls' prisons are worse.
Also, just don't go to prison. Don't go to prison. That's another thing. But dude, that's fucking insane. Well, I like the guy. I will. You want to marry him? Marry him. And again, I'm the one that'll get on all fours. For you, Flimsy, I will do it. His partners here, New Jersey Ranger, don't call my partner rude. We are big supporters. Yes, you. I'm the one. Anyone get on all fours? It's me. I promise. Before the show's over, I will do that. Damien, I too was a private investigator. However, Damien, I too was a private investigator. However, I left him. It was no good. Oh, she's saying
I was too good. She looked into her boyfriend, found out some stuff on him, and got rid of him.
Oh, is that what it is? That what it? What got you into private?
Oh, I think that might have actually been insinuating something sexual, like she was investigating his privates.
Damien, I too was a. Yeah, I know her personally. I don't think she actually was a private. I don't think she
was either. I read it as she was dating a guy and she started doing a private investigative thing to try and see if she could catch him doing something and caught him cheating.
That's probably what it was, because she was not a real private investigator. She just did some private investigating on her own.
Which is all women. All women are good at that.
My money's still on that she was investigating his privates, but
I mean, I'm sure she saw him, but that'd be weird if that's why I broke up. Like, she didn't like the way his privates looked. Yeah. Also, who calls them privates anymore?
Wordplay.
Yeah. I don't know. So, all right. So everything's cool that he's out 25 years.
Yeah.
Like, and it's getting serious. He seemed to like you. He likes you a lot. I think there's potential there. I think it happened.
I'm definitely just I'm open to seeing where it goes.
Yeah.
Right. We're both at really interesting stages in our lives, like really weird, different stages. You know,
he's older than you. I know.
He's significantly older than me.
I was going to ask how old he was just because he did 25 and he's out now. So even if he went in at 20, 45, I don't know how old you are, but you look young. So
he's in his late 50s. I'm in my early 30s. So.
He doesn't look it though. Like, he's in good shape. He's a big dude.
Yeah. He doesn't. He looks good. It's actually kind of crazy because I look at my parents and I'm like, you guys are only like, I don't know, 10 years older than my boyfriend. And
how do your parents feel about him?
They don't know him. They had never met him.
I don't know if you guys, I don't know how the dynamics were going, if he introduced him or whatever.
Not yet. Are you going to introduce him?
See, I think.
I mean, if you're going to marry him, you have to introduce him.
Yeah, but I'm not going to introduce him until I do have a ring on my finger. That is,
Oh, really? Yeah, like, so you don't want your parents to even like check him out to be like, hey.
You know what? I don't really. My parents married each other, so their judgment is moot. It's a moot point.
I love that we're just doubling down on your relationship right now. We're giving you the third degree about your relationship. Like, are you sure you don't want your parents' permission before you go ahead and date this guy? Like,
No, I don't mean like that.
I have
Like,
Ray's permission. I'm good.
if he's gonna be in your life, don't you want him to meet your family to be like, hey? I think it'd be more weird if you introduced him after you already like. It's almost like you didn't want to include your parents in some. Not that you got to get their approval, but like, hey, he's coming to Thanksgiving this year. Is it okay?
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Rather not. All right,
I'm trying to put off a lot of those arguments and conversations as long as I need to. They're obviously not gonna like, they're not gonna like that he's much older, and they're also not gonna like that he's black. So I'm gonna have to deal with.
Oh, there's that.
I love that you led with age and race, but it has nothing to do with the charges that he had convicted of. You know what I mean? They're gonna be fine with his criminal record, but the fact that he's black and older, that's
he could be a lawyer, and you're like, but he's still black. What are we gonna do?
No, that's already a little different. I started doing a joke about it where I'm just like, I don't think my parents are gonna be upset that you're black. I think they're gonna be upset that you didn't go to college. And he was like, actually, I got my master's in college. And I was like, don't tell my parents that. Don't tell them.
Yeah.
Oh, he said, actually, I got my master's in jail. And I was
like, of course. What if you're gonna be in jail? Why not go and get a degree?
Yeah,
that way it like looks productive. Yeah, get a degree in jail. I got an MBA. Anybody want it? I'll give it to you. Who wants it?
I don't need an MBA, Ray.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I was once smart. Now, yeah.
I went to business school too.
I didn't even get it in jail. I actually went. I had to go to Cleveland State every day and just and sit there and play around with the accounting books and a financial calculator. Yes, I have an MBA. I used it for a few years in New York City, but that was it. Yeah. And then you get into private investigator. How did this start, Damien? By the way, he's here, Priya, because he's going to look into your boyfriend. That's what. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I already know him. I don't even have to. Yeah. No, I went to college, got a wasted degree, criminal justice. I graduated. I was gonna be a cop, but I wanted to enjoy life after college for a little bit. So I was working as a bouncer and a delivery guy for a deli. This guy that kept coming into the deli was a bail bondsman, a bounty hunter, and private investigator. So I'd always pick his brain because I thought his stories were cool. And I was like, yeah, man, I'd like to maybe do that a little bit before, I start my adult life kind of thing. And one day he picked me up. I got out of work at the deli. He pulled up in his van and he was like, get in. So I got in and no questions asked ever. And we drove to this like small college in Connecticut. I don't want to say the names of them or whatever, but we drove to this college and he gave me a piece of paper. And on the piece of paper, it just said Dr. Vega. And he was like, hey, this is the name of a woman teaching here. She's taking sick time from another college to teach here. We need proof that she's double dipping. You have 30 minutes to get out. So I got out of the van.
So this was your test.
Yeah, basically.
You got to like go in there and find proof?
Yeah.
All right.
So I got out of the van. I walked in the college campus. There was a girl talking to a bunch of her friends. She had her backpack on the ground. She wasn't looking. I swiped the backpack. I went into the registrar's office and I was like, hey, my girlfriend is crazy sick. Like, I have to drop off her Spanish paper to Dr. Vega. Like, I just don't know where the classroom is, but I don't want my girlfriend pissed at me. So any help that you can give me I'd really appreciate it. So the woman typed up all the stuff. She gave me a printout of all the classes that she teaches. And she happened to be in the middle of a class while I was there.
Wow.
So I went to the classroom, used my cell phone to take pictures of her in the classroom. And then I went to the library and I dropped off the backpack. I told the librarian, like, hey, I found this in the hallway. I think someone forgot it. Can you make sure it gets back to the student, whatever? And then I left. When I waited for Rob, he picked me up like 33 minutes later and I gave him all the information. He's like, dude, this is awesome. You're hired. I'll start training you. And that's kind of how I got into the whole world of bail bonds and all that stuff. Yeah.
So what happened to that lady? Did you follow up or it is what it is?
Yeah, I'm assuming she got in trouble. What was that?
What happened to the backpack?
I'm hoping the librarian gave it back, but I don't know.
So you swiped a backpack.
I did. I'm
right.
Puerto Rican. We're good at that stuff. So,
it
was fun.
Okay, but you gave it. You just needed it for the thing. So I guess there's things where you got to
Yeah,
What if there's some medication in there that lady needed or whoever?
Hopefully she had a backup. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I could be a private investigator. I'd be like, man, I feel like shit. I took this backpack, but you got to do the job, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean, she got it back, but at the same time, you're like,
Also, he only had 30 minutes, so
yeah, it was the first thing I came up with. I didn't, it's not like I had a lot of time to plan it.
Honestly, that's a really good 30-minute fucking plan.
Yeah, I got lucky.
That's like something out of a movie.
You'll be fine in the apocalypse. You'll be fine.
Yeah, except I can't eat half. Like I eat like a toddler, so once they're out of chicken nuggets and fries, I'm screwed in the apocalypse. I gotta eat like rat or fungus and stuff.
Yeah, I went to this on the podcast before. Like, if there is like a nuclear bomb or something, I just want to be one of the first to go, because if you make it out of there, everything you eat's going to be contaminated and it's going to fuck you up. Like, you're going to die slow.
That's fair. But I grew up on White Castle. I feel like I can take anything at this point.
What White Castles? It just gives you, it just gives you the shit. It's like, I don't know. The older I get, the worse it is on my stomach, as far as all that.
I don't know if it's you getting older or if the quality is getting worse over time too.
The quality is getting worse. That's definitely true. But like, I used to like eat McDonald's and I can go play basketball an hour later. Now, like, my day's done. If I eat McDonald's, like, I just feel it in my stomach. Like, the whole day is just ruined. So, yeah, I think it's also the food as well. What everything going on in Minneapolis? Any thoughts on it? Because I got my own dumb thoughts.
You trying to get us canceled before we get famous? I mean,
no, I'm not on either side. I'm just saying this. I'm not on either side. But when the first person, all right, the lesbian lady that got shot in the face, that's horrible. All right, first of all, you shouldn't be antagonizing the agents. I get it. Like, they were kind of antagonizing, whatever. But also, you shoot the lady 3 times. That's kind of excessive. That's enough. Shoot out a tire or something. Whatever. It wasn't in the way. But the second they doubled down and said the guy was in no trouble whatsoever is insane. At least, even if you put him on leave, you don't gotta fire him, but put him on leave. Don't tell anyone, like, he's on leave. He's not doing this anymore. Just the fact that they took no steps just made it PR nightmare to me. What do you guys? You don't have to.
One first.
I'll be honest. When they shot the white lady, I was like, oh God, they shot another person. But when they shot the dude, 2 days ago, and I watched all the every single different angle. And it was the first time that I was like, I'm having like pure cognitive dissonance, because they're saying what, and I'm like, you could see it. I could see it. I could see what happened. And like you said, the 3 shots for her feels kind of excessive. They fired like mad shots on this guy. He was already on the ground. I was like, how many fucking shots do you need to fire? Like,
one shot, one shot in the leg, and that was, and then but then it turns out they broke the guy's ribs just a couple days earlier. So I mean, this guy was antagonizing the agents. I get it, and I guess you got to protest. You got to protest.
Honestly, it could have been me, like, because he was just standing there filming. He was really just standing there filming. Because there's also another tape that came out where it's like, we've seen a lot of tapes of like the actual incident. This was a tape where you see like moments before the incident. They were the agents were across the street. They were trying to go into a restaurant that was across the street, and the owner was refusing them entry into the restaurant. And this guy is across the street. They crossed the street to tell him to stop filming and to mess with him.
So they approached him. See, yeah. I didn't. My whole argument is they're not doing a good job of de-escalating it by just keeping the first person that shot the lady. Just like, if you shoot someone in the face, I mean, I don't know if you're your boyfriend or whatever. I don't mean to imply that, but if you shoot somebody, that's got to be traumatizing for the person that shot another person. Like, let's say it's my job to go around and shoot people. All right, let's just say whatever job that is. If you have to shoot someone, I don't want to go to work the next day. It's not normal to not process like, oh my God, this is messed up. Do you think you need some therapy, some help?
I don't think either side is doing a good job of de-escalating. I think everybody is so I'm trying to be as neutral as possible, because I don't know enough about everything
Right. Either do I. I just know that the guy should have been on leave.
Yeah. From what I've seen, I agree with what you're saying. I think that you got to remove him for a little bit while they investigate. And I do think that Priya's right. The shooting was bad. As somebody who's been involved in shootouts, that was a bad shoot.
Oh, you've been involved in shootouts?
Yeah, with the
damn. We got to get to those stories. Shootouts. I've only shoot basketballs.
Well, I did that in college too.
You played college basketball?
I did. That's how I ended up in Connecticut. Yeah.
Damn. Oh.
But the thing is, you don't have to agree with the government, right? Like you don't have to agree with the immigration policy and how they're enforcing it by taking people, right? So I'm all for protesting. I think that that's a right, and I think everybody voices should be heard. But I do think that a lot of people are crossing the line from protesting to interfering. Right. And I will also say that on the other side, the people who are doing the job aren't as well trained as they should be.
No, remember it was like open and we could be in ice. Like I literally could have been in ice. And
right. So it's this recipe of people trying to enforce what they believe is the law and people trying to fight against that. And it's going, instead of just protesting, when you're reaching in to pull ICE officers off of somebody getting arrested, you've gone from protester to interfere.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
I'm not justifying anybody getting shot, but I do think, like, if you've ever worked security, if you've ever done something where you're telling somebody no, they can't do something, and that person becomes verbally abusive to you, and I say it's right, but I think as a human being, there's a limit that everybody has where you're taking constant abuse, where you just snap. And again, I'm not justifying anything, but I think that there's just this recipe of like agitators, interferers with people who are just protesting peacefully and getting their point across, and it's just causing these like horrible situations to happen where I think both sides, like the people who are in charge on both sides, need to kind of speak up and be like, hey,
it's never going to be that. They're both, neither one wants to de-escalate anything. Right. They don't want to rationally talk. They just want to be insane to each other. They both just want to be insane with each other. And like, and it's not going to get better.
No, because
at least this guy just got put on leave. The guy that did the shooting or whatever. And yes, you have to. He should not be. I'm sorry. If you're shooting people, that guy should not be part of ICE anymore. He's done. Once you start shooting people that don't need to be shot, you don't get to be part of ICE. Right. I don't know. I know nothing going on, but I'm making the rules. Like, it's just simple common sense.
Yeah, that's fair. And I think that honestly, once this investigation is done, I don't think that guy will be working anymore.
No, he's on leave, but I'm saying, I think everything could have. The way they handled the first shooting did not help. It just like made it worse. It was just threw more gasoline on the fire.
Oh my God. They were trying to say that the guy from the second shooting, they're trying to call him a terrorist. I was like, all right. That's a stretch. We all know terrorists look like me, right? You know,
they're only brown.
And then the other thing is they were like, he had our gun. They only found they removed the gun.
And then shot him. They removed the gun and then shot him.
And then they shot him. And the thing is, the only reason they would have even known he had a gun is because they would probably had him on the ground. They were like, do you have any weapons? And he was like, I have a gun in my back pocket. And then what did they just reach for? You know what I mean? They didn't just magically know he had a gun. They probably asked him, do you have any weapons? And he was complying. He's on the ground. And he's like, I got it in my back pocket. They took it out of his back pocket. They walk away with it. Bam, 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 bam.
And they already maced him. He already was maced.
And to Damien's point, I think it's the training. They don't. These are people that are not prepared for what the hell is going on. These are people that thought that they would just be waltzing into. They thought they would just be waltzing into places and grabbing people up and like without a fight, without any kind of protest, without anybody into like. They really thought that people would just be laying over backwards there for them to pick them up. And the thing the
whole thing's insane.
What they should be doing is like really trying to pinpoint the problematic people and removing them. But what they're doing right now is they're just casting this wide net and just trying to like, oh yeah, maybe there's a murderer in the 1,000 that we picked up.
Yeah, they pull you. Yeah, I see it on the Triborough Bridge. When I was in New York all summer, like go over the Triborough Bridge, there's no traffic because they're literally just pulling over anyone that's not white. They're just like anyone that looks foreign. They're just pulling them over and checking to see if they're actual citizens. Like, and then when they find out they're citizens, they let them go. So like stopping people for like 5-10 minutes out of the blue and then letting like back
It's
on
gonna-
if they.
it's
It's
gonna be-
insane. It's crazy.
There's going to be a new problem that I just learned about last night. A friend of mine, she works pretty high up in the company, and they've been hired. They have a lot of Haitians as like nurses aides, and I don't remember the program. I think it's like TPS or TB, something like. Anyway, there was some program that allowed Haitians to immigrate here and stay and work and live or whatever. And that program was never put into law. It was just always extended.
Right.
And I guess supposedly Trump's not going to extend it. So all of those Haitians that never went through the process of getting legal citizenship because they either didn't want to pay the money or just never thought to do it because they assumed the program would keep going, that the company now has to call all of those Haitians and be like, hey, come this deadline, if you guys don't have other citizenship paperwork or some status, we can't hire you anymore. Like they have to let all these people go. Yeah. So like, this is the next thing. Now I guess a bunch of Haitians that she like obviously talking in the business, they were telling her like, well, we're all just gonna go to Brazil and like start.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then this Brazilian woman she knows was like, I don't know what Brazil is gonna do with all these Haitians. We're not making a lot of money in Brazil. To like the infrastructure is not there to take care of
the
influx of people. So there's gonna be a weird thing that happens when that occurs too.
Dude, that's insane. Tim's totality as a black man, I wish ICE would grab Chad. You guys don't know Chad. He's a guy that Tim's totality is not a fan of. But
Apparently.
Flimsy Convert, the blockhead top right has comic in his name. Can we get some jokes on the podcast, or can Priya take a heavy bag out? We don't need the news. Flimsy, Jesus Christ. I want to hear shooting stories. I want to talk news. Also, up in Connecticut, other more important news: Bill Belichick not getting in the Hall of Fame on the first ballot.
That's wild.
That's insane.
That's wild.
What do you think about that, Priya? What's your takes on Bill Belichick? The
all I know about him is from the roast of Tom Brady. That's all I know about Bill Belichick.
Talk about an age gap. Don't worry about you and your boyfriend.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. The thing is, they look weird together. At least me and my man look appropriate together. Like, you know, you see us together and you're like, oh, I could see why she's into him and I could see why he's into her. But with them, it's like,
I mean, we know why she's into Bill Belichick. It's it's not a visual thing.
I know, but they just look wrong. It just looks so wrong side by side.
It does. It looks like he's with his granddaughter, and
he's going to adult cheerleading camps.
Man.
I didn't know they had adult cheerleading camps. Who are they cheering for? They're just cheering to cheer?
But like, I would feel bad coming out of the house with someone like if I'm his age with all that money, like I get it, like you want to like smash hot girls or whatever, but like
you don't gotta marry the bitch.
Yeah, but you also know everybody's looking at you like, oh, she's just fucking him for money. Like that's really, it's like when your friend says they're going to Thailand, you're like, I know why you're going. We don't have to talk about it, but we all know why you're
going. The boys, that's all I.
See?
That's all I hear about. I don't want to go to. I'm pretty much asexual, so
nice.
I'm on. Yeah.
Yeah. Same with guys that are like, I'm going to Colombia next month, and I'm like, sure.
Yeah. Going on vacation. It's like you're just going to buy women for a week and then come back. That's fine.
Dude, I was in the Bahamas when I was working there, and they literally will come up to you like some girls with just like, you want to go to the beach, like they don't even speak English. Some of them, but just a sign you want to go to the beach.
What are they speaking? They have their own language in the Bahamas?
No, most people speak English, but I mean, some of the people there don't speak English. Like some of them, maybe they didn't want to say anything because it gets them in trouble. But like, I was just like, no, like it just seems weird. But that was at Atlantis. They come up, me and the other comedian, Michael Harrison, and they come up to us and just with just on a sheet of paper want to go to beach. It only happened a few times, but they didn't speak at all. So I think they were just like.
It might be a thing where they're not allowed to speak to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it gets them in trouble with the law or something.
Or whatever.
But I like I'm not gonna do I'm sorry, I'm not doing a prostitute. I barely. I'm not. I don't know. How about you, Damien? Would you do? Huh?
Would you say you're not going to do a prostitute? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, it's fun. I mean, the Asian massage parlors are great. I mean, they're a good time.
Honestly, they're there.
What was that?
I can't assume going in one and assuming it's gonna happen?
No, the ones that have the happy ending all look the same. The front of the windows are all covered up. The blinking open sign. The name of the place is always like Lily Pad Spa or some crap like that. Yeah, and you don't have to ask half the time. They'll just touch it with their finger and look at you and be like, okay. And then you're like,
oopsie.
yeah, you're just good to go. That's why I celebrated the Giants Super Bowl win years ago. I mean, this is going back, but I was in my 20s.
The only way I would go is like if a bunch of my buddies went. We went as a group. I don't want to go.
I did. I went with 3 other guys.
Yeah,
go with your buddies. That's actually.
It's like going to a strip club. You don't want to go by yourself.
Yeah, you don't want to go. That just seems weird.
By myself a lot of times.
That's not fair, though. As a woman, you're popular. The minute you walk in, all the girls like you. They want to. Come on. It's different to go with a woman than it is to go by yourself as a man. It's creepy to sit there as a man by yourself.
Yeah, I'm not. Every time I've gone to a strip club, I'm with other people. I've never gone in alone.
I'm actually still friends with a lot of the strippers I met in New Orleans.
See,
that's yeah.
Did they try and get you on stage?
Happy Years and happy birthdays and shit.
Did they try and get you on stage?
No. They tried to get me in the private room, and one of them did succeed.
Hey.
Oh, there you go.
But
see, you're missing out.
See, honestly, how come it's all right for you ladies? Like lady on lady, like you ladies don't mind that at all. But like put it this way: if I had a girlfriend, she wants to make out with another woman, like I don't really care. Like, go ahead.
We're chauvinistic. That's why it's okay.
Like we don't give a shit.
Less threatening.
What if your man wanted to make out with another man? Would you be cool with it?
You'd never. It would never even come up. Ray, I'm gonna tell him you said that.
Yeah, no, I'm just no, don't tell him I said
it. My lady actually told me once. My lady told me once. She goes, if I ever found out a guy that I was with had ever sucked a dick in his life, she's like, I don't think I can stay with him.
Yeah, me neither.
If you go 20, 30 years back, she's like, I couldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, it's weird because I don't know, and I'm sure there are bisexual dudes out there, but like I can't even fathom it.
Like, some women are okay with it, and some women are turned on by it. But there are women out there that can't see.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
Leah just said she wouldn't be able to do it either.
If someone's like, "Hey, here's all the money you'll ever need for the rest of your life," if you just like, it's just something. It's like it's like giving myself a shot. I'm afraid of I hate needles.
Right.
Like I just can't. I'm sorry, I can't. Like I still like when I get shots at the doctor, I have to like.
Ray, I think he's insinuating a world in which you would do enjoy it.
Oh, if there was a world where I did enjoy it, then I guess, but I don't enjoy it.
Where like a woman would not be into it. Honestly,
but you ladies are fine with it for whatever reason. You guys love dancing with
it. I don't know if she'd be all right with it. Look at her face. I don't know if she'd be all right with it.
So I'd be all right with it if you were out in the open about it. If you were like, this happened, this is how I felt about it, I wasn't into it, I'd be like, okay, fuck it. You tried it, and now you're not into it.
Give it the old college try.
Give it the old college try, but it'd be a totally different thing if, like, you went out of your way to try to convince me you were straight as a fucking needle, and then I find out you did some shit like that. I'd be like, whoa. Like, because if you can't be honest with yourself, you can't be honest with anybody in this world.
A way to turn such a perverted topic into a very deep moment at the end there. You really just circled back and made it a meaningful thing.
I want to hear what happens. Priya, you got to let your parents know that that your boyfriend's black. You got to. Why would they care? You really think they would care?
I have old school
Indian parents. They would care.
Yeah.
If he's not white or a doctor, they're going to be upset.
Yeah.
See?
It's I don't know. I think it's just they're already worried. You know, I'm already divorced, so they're like already like.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you're divorced.
Yeah.
Did you private investigate her to see what was going on?
No, it was nothing like that. Ours was just my comedy schedule got too crazy, and we just had two different plans what we thought the future was going to be like. And, we're civil, we get along, we co-parent well. I have 2 little ones, so it works.
All right, now I want to give me a shootout story. What was it like? Your first shootout? What's going on? How did it all go down?
It was quick. It's not like everything's gonna be like the fucking movies where like we're reloading and moving from car to car. It was my job to cover the back of the house. They went in the front to knock.
So what are you going to cover in the back? So you're going to get somebody?
Yeah, we're going to
You're
arrest
bounty hunting.
Yeah, so going to arrest somebody. I was
You're like a midnight run. You're like De Niro.
Something like that.
All right.
I was in the back of the house. They went to the front. 2 guys. I heard some rustling in the house. Back door flies open. I'm standing there. The guy had a gun. Took it out. Took a couple shots. I dove behind a car that was.
Jesus! So you got shot at?
Yeah. He was trying to get away.
Or what did the guy do? What was?
It was narcotic stuff. I think he was a drug dealer or something like that. It was just.
So he's a drug dealer. He's on narcotics.
Yep.
He's doing this. Was he on drugs when you went there?
No. He was just terrified to get arrested, so he did what he thought he had to do.
And you weren't even there to arrest him. You were there to take him to get arrested because you don't do the arrest.
As bounty hunters, you're allowed to arrest people. But we can only arrest the people we have the warrants for.
Okay, so if you have the so you're kind of like ICE. You train yourselves.
Yeah, because I haven't shot anybody and killed them yet. I haven't killed anybody yet.
Except for you're going after the real bad guys. Okay, so your partner goes on the front door. So he's like literally going there. He knows the guy's no one's gonna be happy they're getting arrested. Otherwise, he would have already turned himself in.
Man, listen, I arrested over probably close to 1,000 people in the time I was doing it. And
damn, 1,000?
Yeah, I mean, I was doing it full time for a while. Like there was 1 year we arrested 330. I think was our record for a year or something like that.
And every time you're like, I don't know if I'm gonna get shot.
No, after you do it for a while, it's like doing comedy. You learn to read the room. It's to say you can see a person's rap sheet and be like, all right, this is probably not going to be. Like I told you, most times I wouldn't bring a gun. There was just certain times I'd read someone's rap sheet and be like, all right, I'm going to have to bring a gun this time. I'd get people to come. I'd go by myself a lot. I'd get people to come with me, put them in the front seat. We would have conversations on the way to jail. Like it was fun.
Did you ever see someone's rap sheet and be like, I don't want to do this one. I'm sick. I got a cold.
I got a cold. When the rap sheet looks like that, it's worth a lot of money. So we're going to go after him anyway.
Oh, so you get excited. That's like a prize.
Oh, yeah. It's payday. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. So you want a rap sheet. You want the fucking. Dude, I couldn't do this shit. I'd be scared shitless.
It was all right. If you do it right, you eliminate most of the. Like I said, I've only been shot at twice. They've only tried to stab me 3 times. It's not like out of all the
arrests. They tried to stab you?
Yeah, I still had a scar somewhere from it. But it's not. It sounds bad, but if you look at the totality of how many arrests I've made versus how many times someone's actually tried to kill me, it's very small. So it's not what's happening all the time.
All right, so you're going. The guy goes the front door, all right, and you're like, I'm gonna go the back door. So you're just hanging by the back door, all right. So you hear stuff going on. So you have no idea. The door's shut, and you just are like, all right. He's probably going to come. So you have your hand on the gun, or you just?
Well, so there was 2 guys going in the front door. So when I heard the wrestling, I thought they just were getting him and wrestling him inside to get him down or whatever. So I had my hand on my hip. I didn't want to stand in someone's backyard.
Right.
You know? So I had it on my hip, and then he kicked open the door, and he must have just assumed someone was back there because he already had the.
I always kick open the door, and no one just opens the door.
No.
Like,
well, he was running, fucking full speed out the back door. So he probably shouldered it is more the right term to get it open.
You got to kick the door. If I'm running from the cops, I'm kicking the door too. So I'm with them on there. So I'm kicking the door.
I'd love to see you run from the cops, right?
I'm not running from. Hopefully I'm never in a situation where I got to do it. So all right. So dude kicks open the door. He runs out. He's got his guns waving.
Yeah, he just has his gun in his hand as he's running. He sees me, throws up sideways because that's what they do, and then shot
sideways. You want to shoot?
Now
sideways?
We know the ethnicity of the guy.
I wasn't going to say it. I wasn't going to say it.
You can tell the ethnicity of a guy by the way they hold their gun. So this is
Priya's banging one, so we could say it and not sound racist, so it's fine.
Yeah. All right.
So
he's got a sideways gun.
He shot twice. There was a car that the back end was up because they were changing. I don't know if it's brakes, tires, whatever. So it was just sitting there in the yard. So I saw the gun come up. I didn't have mine out, so I just went behind the car, and the trunk got hit twice.
Why weren't you hiding at the beginning? Why weren't you like kind of like, all right, maybe this dude's gonna come out?
Do you wear vests and shit when you pull up to something like this?
Usually, yeah. Like if I'm bringing my gun, I'm gonna wear a vest because I feel like I need it. Most of the time, I wouldn't wear it because I feel like guns escalate the situation, and if I'm able to talk to you, eventually I can get you to kind of relax and put it in a way that makes you be like, all right, well, let's just get this handled, and I'll get back out.
I'm like genuinely sad that you never actually made it, that you never actually became a cop. You did an amazing cop.
I'm not. I'm a firefighter now, so I like that one better. But yeah, so anyway, he shot twice. He ran around the corner, hopped the fence, dropped the gun when he was running. We ended up catching up to him on foot and arrested him.
Why did he drop the gun? I mean, he's
I don't think
already
on purpose. I think he just was running and he
Oh.
couldn't put it anywhere, or tried to tuck it in his waist or something. I didn't see him. I just know that it fell out. And then, we caught him, whatever, put him in cuffs. And yeah, I mean, it's weird. Sometimes you catch people. Like I had one of the guys that tried to stab me. Oddly enough, he had an escape route planned, and I was chasing him. And he was around the back of a house. He was going up a flight of stairs, and the plan was to get to their first landing and then jump from there over a picket fence into somebody else's yard.
Okay, like a Beastie Boys video. Yeah. It's like sabotage.
So he made it there. He tried to jump. I jumped over the stair railing.
You were jumping? Oh, I like this.
I grabbed
his fucking ankle. 21 Jump Street.
I grabbed his ankle, so he landed on the fence. And I had his foot tucked under my arm, and he was trying to hit me to like get me to let go. But I don't know if you know this, Ray, if you've ever been in a fight, but the top of your head's like the hardest part. So if you just put your head down, it doesn't really hurt when they punch you. They're actually gonna hurt their hand. So I kept doing that for a little bit, but then he broke a piece of the fence off the top and tried to stab me. So when I leaned back, it went right across my nipple. I was like gashed across.
Oh, dude, right in the nipple, the most sensitive part of the body.
Oh, fucking sucks. So I let go.
Stabbed in the nipple? Oh.
Yeah, it's not great. So I let go, and he had fallen, but I was able to run up the side and get around. By that time, my partner that was driving got to the other side of the house, so he doubled back towards me. I shouldered him into the wall, took him into handcuffs, whatever. But when we had him in handcuffs, what was interesting was he was looking at me. He's like, yo, man, just hit me, bro. You deserve it. Just hit me. And he was asking for it. And like I wouldn't do it because he's already in handcuffs. I'm not trying to catch a lawsuit. But he's genuinely like, just hit me, please. Just hit. Like, I don't know why. It was a very weird moment that like sticks out to me. That he was just begging to get hit. I was like,
for real?
Crazy. Yeah.
And maybe he was trying to egg on a lawsuit.
Yeah, probably. Because he had to go to the hospital and everything because his sack was cut open from the fence. It was a.
But also, like, he probably knows what's up for the fact that he like is done this
like his balls.
Yeah, his sack like his balls. Yeah, he got cut on the fence. Yeah.
You got it in the nipple. He got it on the balls.
It was a very sensitive area day for us.
Yeah. Damn. I hate being in fights. I was in I'm not a good fighter, one, but like I'm a horrible fighter. But it's a basketball game. Like, as a guy who's 5'10" and back in the day like 150 pounds, I'd as you know, Damien, playing basketball, when the big guys don't want to fight each other, what happens is the one big guy that doesn't want to fight the other big guy starts picking on like the point guards or the smaller guys, and so some guy like purposely gives me a hard foul, and he doesn't want to get kicked out of the game, so he goes to help me up or whatever, and then I jump up and I start punching him. He would have beat the shit out of me, but he slipped in the sweat that I left on the ground.
Nice.
So and I saw someone this back when like the first wave of camcorder. So a friend of mine filmed it, and I saw the thing, and I was like looking forward to seeing it, but then I like could hear me screaming and I'm punching all. I ended up throwing out both my shoulders. It's
you know how some frogs, when they're threatened, secrete poison to kill their enemy? You just sweat to the on the
yeah,
floor.
it really that's my defense mechanism. Yeah, it's my defense mechanism. I just sweat all over the place, and the dude like wiped out in my sweat, and otherwise he would have beat the living shit out of me. So I got very lucky, but I left and I was like, yeah, this is awesome. And then I watched the footage of it, thinking I'm gonna like look cool, and it was just emasculating. It was like. I was like,
most fights don't look cool. Like if you actually watch a fight, unless they're professional, most fights are just hands flinging everywhere, people grabbing each other. It's not like in the movies and shit.
Yeah, I look like
Priya. I have not been in a proper fight in a very, very long time.
You know she knows how to fight because she called it a proper fight.
A proper fight? What's a proper fight?
Oh, where it's not just two people screaming and their friends fucking pulling each other back and shit. But actually. I mean, I do all kinds of shit that should have instigated fights. Like I've like spit in a guy's face a few months ago, in a nightclub. Yeah,
women are the worst. Ray, women are the worst. When I was bounty hunting full time, women are the worst.
I don't do it unnecessarily though. Like this guy, I was trying to get drinks for me and my man at the bar. He tries to make a pass at me or whatever, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. Just like, I'm good. I'm just trying to get my drinks. I'm trying to get out of here. And I think I was in Bushwick, so I think he thought maybe I'm like one of these like new transplanty type ladies that like he could say whatever the fuck he wants, and I'm just gonna what. So I just had to let him know real quick, like, no. I've been here. I'm from here. Like, so I'm gonna stand my fucking ground. And then he just really wouldn't let up. So I just spit in his face and pretended like nothing happened. And he's, huffing and puffing and he's real fucking angry. And I'm just literally standing there sipping my drink, like paying him zero mind. My man walks over to him, says something in his ear. The kid just straightens up and walks right out the door. He just leaves.
Damn.
But actually, now that the topic of like, I actually almost got into a fight with Miles Toe.
I don't know who that is.
Miles Toe. He was the black dude from the Sunday night of Naked Roast.
Okay,
Did you see it?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know?
Oh, for Skankfest? I don't know. Did you do
years
roast, Priya?
Yeah, I did Naked Roast on Friday night.
Damn. All right.
But Miles was on Sunday night, actually years and years ago. I mean, we're good, we're all good now, but like years ago, me and him almost fought on the fucking street because I tried to kiss his girlfriend, and then she told him.
Damn.
Oh, and he just wasn't having it?
He did not like it.
What? You gotta let it happen.
I was a little tipsy, so I'm like, dude, what's the big deal? Chill the fuck out. And he's like, he's angry. He's like feeling threatened. I'm like, you feel threatened by little old me right now?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have a penis. Like I don't care. My girl wants to kiss another girl. I don't know. I don't give a shit. I don't think that's a big deal. Would you give a shit, Damien?
No, I'm hoping it leads to more. I'm like, hey, let's take her back to my place and see what happens. But
yeah.
Like, I think I
definitely make out with her. Who gives a shit? It's my girlfriend. I don't have to make out with her. I'll
nice.
You make out with her.
Yeah, me and him avoided each other for a good while, but everything's chill now. I've seen him since then multiple times. We've hung out, we've chilled.
Are they still together, him and that girl?
I think so.
Right,
I thought they had broken up, and then I went to go do a podcast with Lawrence Reese, and he was there with that same girl that I tried to make out with. So I was like,
hi to her?
Hey girl, hey.
I gave her a handshake that day, actually. No hug. Yeah.
No hugs.
Keep the social distance to not, indicate anything.
But yeah. I have had a gun pointed in my face before.
What?
Yeah,
but that's like when I was like 17. I was like,
and when that's the first
boyfriend did it in the bedroom. I was like, that's a new thing to try. All right.
Yeah.
Put that on the list.
You had a gun point. It's like that's why I don't bring black dudes home to my parents anymore. Last time it didn't end well.
So tell me that story though.
Yeah, actually, it was when I was in high school and I was like 16 and I was dating a black dude that didn't go to my school. And we were out somewhere in Long Island, like visiting like his sister or something, or we're trying to, walk over to like the LIRR late at night. We passed by this gas station to stop in, grab some like, some water, some snacks or whatever. And I guess some guy followed us down the street like a block or two, and we're on a real empty street. And he just runs up on the guy that I'm dating, tells him to, empty his fucking pockets. He's got the gun in his hand. He's pointing it at the guy that I'm seeing.
I like how he's got at you because you're a woman. It's like she's probably got no money. Anyways, you.
But then I see the gun and I scream, and then he points it right in my face, and he's like, "Shut the fuck up."
How was he holding the gun? Sideways gun. How's he holding the gun? All right.
And actually, it was kind of stupid because the guy that I was dating, I was like, "What did he have in his pocket? Like, I don't know, like $80, $100, but like some cash or whatever." I'm like an Indian girl, so like Indian girl.
I'm robbing the Indian girl, 100%. I'm robbing.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm happy nobody caught wind of the chain I'm wearing or my earrings or
yeah. And the guy that pointed the gun, Damien arrested him. So don't worry about it. He got him. So.
But not for nothing. If you're ever I will swallow all my jewelry in one fucking gulp. If that were to ever happen to me again, I would swallow it all.
I just give the shit up. Everybody's like, "Oh, you probably fight back now." It's not worth it. Just take my shit. I'll go buy new sneakers.
I don't have anything nice, anyways. My chain's probably gold plated. I got it from Macy's. You know,
I just don't care enough. I really don't care about anything like that. If it's not my kids, I do whatever you want. I don't give a shit.
Unless it's my baseball cards, then
you know what really fucks me up?
Then we'll have an issue.
You know what really fucks me up is like how women realize that they're just when they walk around wearing their engagement rings and stuff. Like I remember when I first got, proposed to and I was wearing my engagement ring around for a few years. I remember feeling like a fucking target. I was like, do people realize that I just have all this? Like I should not be walking around with this.
Well, you also were robbed at gunpoint at 16, so you might have that little bit of you left in the back of your brain where anybody who hasn't been robbed may not think that way.
That's fucking engaged. They're overrated. Can we admit it? Even you as a woman, like they don't got to be that nice. Just get an old shitty one. Tell her it belonged to your great grandmother. That's why you can add jewelry to it to make it nicer. But like, did you really care, Priya? Well, I mean, I guess you said jewelry means a lot to Indian women, so maybe you have a different.
Well, so I don't know. My ex-husband made pretty decent money, so I was like, I do expect you to drop a.
What nationality was? What ethnicity was your ex?
How would he have held a gun?
Russian.
Yeah, he was Russian. He would have held the gun with yeah. He was. His dad actually used to do the biathlon in Russia, which is where you ski down a mountain and shoot targets as you ski down. So that was my ex-father.
Do you hate your parents? You just want to keep picking guys that they're just gonna be
they don't like.
They actually really loved the Russian. They really did.
They loved the Russian.
They really loved the Russian. Me and him went to high school together. I went to Stuyvesant. I don't know if that means anything. No, neither of you are from New York. Yeah. It's a really smart school.
But your parents really would have a problem with the black guy. I don't. I mean, my parents are dead, so I don't think it.
So I can't tell whether my mom would have a really big problem with it. Or
why don't you just ask her, like, hey, if I date a black guy, would you care? Or that's just too.
She's verbally said out loud many times, like.
Every day you talk to her, hey Priya, don't date a black guy. How are you?
Yeah. She has like said like don't bring home a black. Like that's like
really.
Yeah, Indian parents say shit like that all the time. They say no Muslims, no black people.
My mom would just be happy I brought a girl. Like, hey, way to go.
She's wearing a hijab. They don't care,
Oh my God.
Dude. I mean, I'm old enough where it was just the one family phone, and my dad's name's Ray, my name's Ray, and a girl would occasionally call me and like, is Ray there? And everyone in my family just assumed it was for my dad. Like a 13-year-old girl couldn't possibly be calling me. She's calling this middle-aged man like, hello, I'm a carpenter.
It's more about your dad than it does you. But.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, like, oh, my brother, that's who you want to talk to?
I don't think it would actually be that bad. I actually can't decide whether my mom would be really upset or if she'd be like really attracted to my boyfriend. I really can't tell.
Now I got to point a gun at your mom. How would you hold a gun? In honor of your boyfriend, would you hold it?
No. My boyfriend also knows how to properly shoot a fucking gun. He just don't know how to hide it apparently. But I don't think it would be because the thing is like my mom works on Jamaica Avenue. Like some of her best friends are like, older black women that she's known for like 30 or 40 years. Like, so I think it's one of those things that, I mean, even before I met my ex-husband, she'd be like, don't bring home any white boys, So then after
really?
Yeah.
So who are you allowed to date? You can't date white people, can't date black people?
Oh, they're fucking Indian people. There's a billion of us, And
so it had to be an Indian dude?
I mean, that's what she was hoping for.
Yeah, right.
But I think
maybe she'd be fine with the black guy. Bring him and his gun.
He has to be really good looking because every time Priya pauses to think about him, this smile comes to her face. He must be a very good looking man.
I think he's very attractive.
Yeah. All right.
Well, Ray, what do you think?
I think he's a good looking dude. Yeah, he's in good shape. He's you can't really tell how old he is because he's got a shaved head. So I mean, he doesn't look like that much that much
It's
older.
like a beautiful white beard.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of looks like a taller Emmett Smith. See Emmett Smith on the dancing commercials?
Yep.
Yeah, he's in good shape too. Let me read a couple of the.
I just like watching Priya's faces as she reacts to things.
Next time you mope, remember Flims and I are 60% of it. Thank you for the super chat. Flimsy, I'll read your next super chat, but no weird stuff, man. Yeah, Ray is asexual predator. Got it. All right. That's
somebody's got a career in comedy.
Yeah, thank you, Flimsy. I'll dance with the Ray. Grind this way. Oh, he wants to dance with me, Tim's totality. Thanks, buddy. Love curry flavor. Oh, yeah, he's into Indians. He's into Indian chicks. There's mommy Ray. Will you stay with me and shovel this week? It's too late to shovel.
Baby girl, I'll come over and shovel.
Yeah, I mean, is that really her? If you're saying no to shoveling for that person, you're an idiot.
No, Priya's met her. She was at the comedy show at the art gallery. Remember, you met two of my friends. You met her, and you met Johnny, who's got a crush on you.
Johnny got really excited when I was doing jokes about my older boyfriend. I was like, nope.
Oh boy.
Premium Letic. Hi, Comic Damien. Did you ever arrest anyone 34 times in one day?
Just twice. Twice in the same day.
Twice in the same. Oh, you arrested someone twice in the same day?
Twice.
That's a real thing. Now there was a guy that was arrested, but it was 34 charges when they arrested him. That doesn't really count as 34 times in one day. Yeah, so you twice in one day, the same guy?
Yeah, the court messed up because he had a court date in a different place the day that I arrested him. So we arrested him for a previous warrant, put him in jail. He was supposed to be at court, so he missed that other court date, but he got bonded out from jail. So when he got bonded out, that court put an immediate thing out for him to get him arrested. So we were able to get him back in.
So you just followed him around. Like, all right, he's going to fuck up again. You ever have someone that, like, they got out of jail, but you know they're a fuck up? So just hang out. He'll do something.
100%. You bond people out all the time. You're like, oh, this guy's going to get arrested again. We'll do it again. It is what it is. I've bonded a guy. I arrested a guy and then slept with his mom. That was fun.
All right, so you're a bail bondsman? Chicos.
Oh
bad news bears.
Yes. I love that you had that prepared.
What's that?
I said I love that you had that prepared.
I didn't even know you were a bondsman before, man. Dude, that's insane. You're out there fucking on the streets arresting people. I'd be scared. It has to be an adrenaline rush too.
Oh yeah, no, it's exciting. That was my favorite thing to do was the bounty hunting stuff. All the other stuff paid the bills, but that was my favorite thing to do.
Did you ever like get someone and you're like you felt bad, like I don't really want to do this, but you kind of just got to, or you're like you looked at like they put themselves in this predicament?
Yeah, I mean, I would arrest people that were in like they just were drinkers and they would make poor decisions when they were drunk. So when they were sober, they were genuinely nice people, but they had charges that they had to face, and we had to do what we had to do. So yeah. But again, if they were cool, I would let them call people on the way to the jail so they could set up getting back out. I would work with people.
It's only more money for you because the sooner they get out, the sooner you can arrest them again.
Yep.
So they got to keep them coming back.
Pretty much.
Tim's totality. Can we have a panel and break down Sound Exchange? Jesus. Sound Exchange. If you have an album on Sirius XM radio, you get paid from Sound Exchange every month. And I had a really good month in November. And an outlier. I don't make a lot of money every month, but I made a lot of money in November on Sound Exchange. So so that's it. But you don't get that every month. Every month is not a big month, but you do get money every month. So some month it's a lot more than others. So it's not a bad thing. So get an album on Sirius XM while it still exists. That's the other thing too, because it's probably gonna die at some point, right? When Howard Stern signed that contract, I was like, yay. Keep the comedy stations alive. Keep them.
Right.
And do clean, because you do clean, they can play it on a lot more stations. So the clean tracks get played way more than your dirty tracks. So
good to know. Mental note.
Something to keep in mind. New Jersey Ranger. Ray, any new material next weekend in AC? See you there. Oh, yeah. If I'm in Atlantic City next weekend at AC Jokes, Super Bowl weekend. New Jersey Ranger will be there. A lot of podcast fans will be there. So I don't know, New Jersey Ranger. I got to kind of feel out the room, just to see, because I don't know what I want to do or not want to do. So we'll play it by ear, New Jersey Ranger. Ray, what if a girl wanted to kiss Chad's? A lady could kiss whoever they want to kiss. I don't. But if any girlfriend of mine is kissing other dudes, I got a problem with that. I'm not, unless it's her brother and kissing them on the cheek. It'd be more weird if they like kiss on the mouth. I've never had a relative. I've never seen relatives kiss on the mouth, but I guess some nationalities do that. Do they do that in India?
No.
No.
My parents don't even kiss each other.
Do they do that in Connecticut?
Nope.
Russians do it.
Russians do it?
Yeah, my ex-husband used to kiss his grandma right on the mouth.
Yeah,
I kissed his grandma right on the mouth.
Damn.
Well, you don't have a problem kissing other people. That's your problem. You're in trouble kissing all those people.
No boundary blood.
Out there, and all the people in the chat are gonna start asking for kisses.
Oh, she wants someone to raise her. Yeah, kiss who you want. I don't care. Everyone that wants a kiss, go ahead and kiss. If Chad was mean to Hope, would you help me beat his ace? No one should be mean to Hope. She's a good lady. She probably doesn't even know who he is. So, Video J, what's up? You guys having a good time? Yeah, we're having a good time.
Great time.
Fucking having fun, man.
It looks like a young Lennon. Look at that guy.
A young what? I mean, that's not his real. I'm sure that's not his real photo. That is mommy's real photo because you met her. So that is. I don't have a favorite color.
Yeah, we could talk about, bro.
We're talking about these are the colors we know. This is also Indian, apparently. There's also Indian. So this is brown. This is a different color. I don't.
The different color. He couldn't even bring himself to say black. You gotta say the different.
I'm trying to. I don't want to get canceled. We already talked about ice.
Priya put it out there first, so now we're just continuing.
Yes.
That's really all it is.
What's your favorite magician? Real photo. Oh, you're saying that is your real photo? I don't know. I never met you in a real life video. Chao. So I don't know what you look like. You're a handsome devil. Would you, Priya? Would you make out with him if you didn't have a boyfriend?
No, his hairline's going.
Oh, your hairline.
You're
dating a bald guy.
I know. If you're gonna go all the way, baby.
All right.
Look at Damien. Yeah.
There we go.
No, you know what that means? If no hair, that means too much testosterone. That's what that means. That's a good thing. That means his penis works. That's all that means. You got no hair. Like, look at me, dude. I'm middle-aged.
And I got head of hair, bro.
Yeah. That means that's how you get asexual. No, yeah. You're indifferent with your sex drive. That's what that is. But he's ready to go at all times. He'll point his gun at you. What?
I think this guy has a gun.
No, I mean another gun.
I feel like this guy's a magic wand.
Wave your magic wand? Sure. Sure. Whatever.
It's a very random question to ask, by the way. What's your favorite magician?
I don't know. A lot of times they have their own little games they're playing in the chat. They like to entertain themselves sometimes too. So they're good people. They're fun. Why did you get out of? We'll get ready to wrap up here in a little bit. But why'd you get out of private investigating? I know I know what you do now. You don't have to say what you do now, but I know like now you have.
He's a father.
He's a father. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I needed something. It's so funny. I needed something steady for the kids, and then I ended up getting into comedy and doing that now. But I just. We didn't get support. Like when you're doing that stuff, like the private investigative stuff gets annoying because you'll be working a case. Like a woman will hire me to go find out her husband's cheating. I'll get pictures. It has happened. I've gotten pictures of like the husband holding a woman's hand, walking to a hotel room, going in the hotel room together. And
you'll be at a Coldplay concert, putting them on
the
on the big screen on the jumbotron. Like
Yeah. But then the woman tells me, "Well, what were they doing in the hotel room?" I'm like, I don't know. It's your husband.
Yeah,
like,
I didn't sit around. Oh, women want you to be gossipy.
Here, damn it! Like,
it's
she
never
wanted
helpful.
to gossip. Yeah,
So annoying. So stuff like that, you get over it. You're like, this is dumb.
So, That's what got you not getting shot at, but just women nagging you but not
yeah,
giving enough details about her husband's shit. Was his penis out?
That's
Did she
two
like it?
different
Was she enjoying it?
businesses.
Was it harder than normal?
Yeah, yeah. How hard was his penis? How
Yeah, two
excited
different
was?
businesses.
Here's what his penis looks like when I'm around. Did it look like this, or was he more
Did he
into
eat her
it?
out? He only eats me out on my birthday.
Yeah. Did he go down on her?
Next time I told her I'll get in the hotel room, I'll just kick in the door because I know Ray likes that and see if I can get picked.
Always kicking indoors in this profession. A lot of kicking.
Yeah.
Assume that's
kicking down doors is fun. But yeah, then just the bail bonds, bounty hunting stuff, like there's no insurance. Like you have to pay your own. So you're getting hurt. Like my arm went through a window. I had a bunch of cuts and then got to pull glass out. I had to pay for all of it. Like it's just it wasn't worth it. It wasn't an upside at a certain point.
Was there one specific case where like this is just the getting shot at's gotta be the worst.
No, there wasn't one where I was like, that's it, I'm done. It wasn't like that. It was just I was getting older. I wanted something with, I knew I was, with the kids and stuff. And
you're like Danny Glover, I'm getting too old for this shit.
Yeah. I still own a bail bonds business. I just don't do the bounty hunting stuff anymore.
Oh, so that's how you do. You got to be the one on the other side.
Yep.
Yeah.
That might be a really good job for me.
Yeah, Priya, you into it?
License, Priya, you'd make a killing.
Really?
Yep.
Tell your parents you do that. See how excited they are.
Bail bonds is safe. You're taking people out of jail. They like you when you're taking people out of jail.
Which is it? Damn it, Ray, you don't read any better than Zumak. I'm reading just fine. Damn it, you don't read any. I don't have a favorite color. What's your favorite magician? Real photo. What are you talking about? I'm killing it with the reading. What's up, guys? You having a good time? How am I messing up this reading? If Chad was mean to Hope, would you help me beat his ace? Sure. Yes, I will. Permsel finishing. Will do. He's in love with Hope. He's in love with Hope.
Maybe he'll go shovel for Hope then.
Yeah, go shovel for Hope. Hope doesn't have a car. I don't think Hope send her a car.
It's in an Uber.
The area. People say that's not you in your avatar. Correct. That's me with sleep, good lighting, and self-esteem. That's a picture of me.
Right. Oh,
it's they like AI fix your photo a little bit. It looks a little bit different for some reason.
It might be from the summer. He's got some color.
That's in my old place. Yeah, that's from my old place right there. But yeah, look how happy I was. I was all full of hope. I was on top of the world back then. What was that, 2 years ago? I'm having a great time. No, this is fun. It's hanging out with these guys. What do you guys got coming up? What's going on with you guys?
Yeah, Priya, you go first.
Nothing crazy. I got a roast battle next week at Grove 34. I'm battling Fluke Human. I'm excited for that.
I don't know who he is, but I've been judging some roast battles when I'm back, and I enjoy doing that. I like it. Keeps you on your toes.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. There's one up in Connecticut too, Damien. I don't know if you're ever involved in that one in Stamford.
New York Comedy Club.
Just a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't usually do the roast battles. I do think they're helpful with the joke writing, though. It helps you to write that, stay sharp with that. But I haven't done the one at New York Comedy Club.
It's fun judging them. It kind of like keeps it going because it's like just on site, like roasting a little bit. Then I felt bad. I was going at a kid pretty good. He was firing shots at me. I would fire some shots back, and it was good. And then I felt bad. And I was like, hey, man. And he's like, why'd you apologize? You fucking ruined it. We would have had a good clip. And I was like, all right. So next time I'm not going to apologize. I'm just going to roast.
Cut off the apology.
Huh?
Sounds like you're ready for Kill Tony, Ray. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I just, what do you call it? I felt bad because I didn't. And the kid was upset. Like, why are you apologizing? And I was like, all right, I'm a piece of shit. I should have roasted him more then. But you live and you learn. I'm sure there's still could be a clip out of it if Matt cuts that up. But it was good times. I enjoy doing them. You should judge some, Damien, if you're into it.
Yeah, if they let me know, I'm down. I'm going to Idaho next week for a run, Alaska after that, and then
Where you going in Idaho? I'm
I
assuming.
got to do a three-city run up there: Boise, Twin Falls, and Pocatello. And then I'm doing 4 cities in Alaska.
You're doing it during the winter?
Hey man, they offered to pay. I said I'd go, and I've never been to Idaho. I've done Alaska before. I did last year, but
those are like 2 of the only states I haven't been to: is Idaho, Alaska, and I'm gonna say Hawaii, and Montana.
Alaska's good money. I can hook you up with both of you if you want. It's a good money out there. Good run.
Yeah, no, I'm down to do whatever.
Road too. Yeah, I need to get my butt out on the road. I got some. Oh, I'm gonna be headlining Don't Tell, up in like Hudson Valley for Valentine's Day.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
That'll be fun. Nice little 30-minute set. Yeah.
Awesome.
And there's her Instagram at Priya Blunts, Instagram at Damien S Comedy or Damien's Comedy. And so what we agreed, if you shoot someone and you're on ice, you should at the very least you put on leave. Yes, and if you're gonna point a gun, we know your ethnicity based on the way you point a gun. Apparently, we know what color. Brown points them straight up. I didn't know that. I didn't know how they would do it, but that's what I'm being told from Priya. So
we're putting it all on you, Priya. All the racist stuff goes against you.
It's all Priya. Priya, she'll make out with you if you're a girl. Is your boyfriend fine with you making out with chicks?
Absolutely.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit. But if you wanted to make out with a man, you'd be like, "Fuck no."
That's a big no-no.
What if he wanted to meet your parents?
Then I tell him he has to wait until I feel comfortable with that.
And how long you guys been together now?
You know what? It's been around like 8 months. We're in like the almost 9 months kind of area. Yeah.
That's about time.
It's actually the anniversary of when we first met each other actually just passed. And that was fun. So we met each other around this time last year.
Well, the good news about him being in prison, he's got no kids out here, right? So that's good.
He does have kids.
Oh my God! How? What the
fuck? He had as soon as he came out, he had kids right away. He had 2 kids right away.
Can he be any more stereotypical? I mean, Jesus Christ.
He also involved in like hip hop and rap music back in the day.
Yeah. I mean, you just found the blackest of black guys. Like you just.
What's his opinion on P. Diddy?
Oh. He's actually very much of like that. He's like, people, he's really big on like, you're not supposed to be out here snitching is like
right.
a big no.
Snitches get stitches. I know.
So for him,
if it didn't rhyme, then snitching would be okay. But it rhymes, so you can't have it.
Yeah. So for him, he's just like, what? He's like, yo, look at all these fucking little snitches. Like all these snitches are out here telling everybody's fucking their business, everybody's business. So he's very ethical. He has like a very specific code of ethics. Yeah.
What is true? People that like want to chirp, they're just like that's just our personality, and like that's not good for be like, yeah, you don't got to put all my business out there.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to do that. As far as I saw the P. Diddy thing, like Damien, you're like, I mean, I'm probably older than you, but like you remember 90s rap. Priya doesn't. Yeah. She wasn't born, but even when like Biggie was around, it wasn't until I watched the documentary that I realized. But P. Diddy, I hated him being in the fucking songs. He was just making like weird noises in the background, like ha ha, like
yeah.
I don't want no beef. And do you know why he did that? According to the documentary, because like now he gets royalties for that song. Like he's also a writer because he's Yoko owning it, making weird sounds in the background, and that just put millions of dollars in his pocket. So now that's his money. Yeah, that guy. I was never into his rap, anyways. Like his rap was always garbage. I thought
nobody was into his rap, but he was attached to a lot of big people.
Just overall scumbag. Just even the documentary when they were like, he threw this big funeral for Biggie's death, but it actually came out of Biggie's estate. So it's like, but he made himself to be out this like really great guy that threw his buddy like a massive, celebration of his life and blah blah. But yeah, no, No, what a scumbag. Also gay. Let's be real. Very gay.
That's the worst, right? No, I'm kidding. He could. No, I think it's him being gay. Who gives a shit? It's just the other dumb shit that he did.
Gay, beating women. You know, I have this deep theory that the reason why he beat up all these, first of all, his Kim Porter, we still need to figure out what the hell happened to her for real. But second of all, I think he used to beat up all these women because he secretly wanted to be them.
He wanted to be them?
Yeah, because he was hiring male prostitutes to like fuck these girls.
Oh yeah, I saw
There's
it. Yeah.
something gay about like picking out a man, right? There's already something gay in that. And then you watch him fuck your girl, and then you get pissed at your girl and you beat on her. Psychologically, that tells me you want it to be you. You're just mad that it's not you. You're mad that it's not you getting fucked by this guy that you picked out.
Yeah, that is fucked up. Yeah, that's like I saw the documentary, and the guy that was hired to have sex with this girl was like, he said he liked being in control, like telling them what to do, like directing them, like this is his thing, like they're doing it to pleasure him. Just a weird fucking guy, the whole thing. But I never liked him rapping anyways. Like I just didn't. Like I like Biggie a lot, but I would never. And I never. And then what happened? Mace left and became a minister. He wasn't even involved in that story.
Yeah, he got out early and then came back, and then he's back out. I don't know what he's doing.
But I'm a giant. I like EPMD a lot. I didn't realize like that's like kind of where Puff Daddy got his start. Was those guys like got their own weird thing? Didn't they like rob each other? One of them robbed the other one.
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm so bad about paying attention to news and things that happen, and it's a more peaceful way that way.
That's true.
Catch up on the perma finishing. Last time the four of us were together, we got a new pope. You're welcome. That's a good thing we got a pope. Yeah, I'm not. I was raised Catholic, but I don't. I'm agnostic. I have no clue.
Asexual, agnostic.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't. No, it feels good to be nice to people. It's nice if there's a God, right? All you got to do, just be nice to people. I just don't like how people weaponize religion. That's me. I just don't like that they use it to control people, and it's like the opposite of what it's supposed to be, if that makes sense. So therefore, it's tough to get behind, but I get it. It works. A lot of people find community in church and stuff, and there's a lot of positives. There's probably more positive than negatives, but I don't know. It's like for me, it's just be nice to people. People are allowed to be spiritual.
Absolutely. I think karma is very real. And if people just believed more in karma, people would behave a lot more different.
Yeah, you'd be making out with more chicks. People wouldn't be mad at you for it. It'd be all fucking awesome. But yes, we got a new pope, and he went to Penn State. He was in a frat or something, right?
I went to Penn State.
You did? Yeah. Where did the pope go? What college did the pope go to?
Pope is American? That don't feel right.
Yeah, he's American.
Wasn't he from
Pope Leo?
Ohio or something?
Pope Leo. What college did he go to? Villanova. He went to Villanova.
Huh.
He's from Ohio? I thought
he was from like one Midwest or something, wasn't he?
Well, now he lives in Vatican City, according to Wikipedia.
Well, yeah.
He's in Vatican City trying to get a chicken parm. Nobody will make it for him.
He's in Chicago. That's where he was born.
Oh, okay. He was in the Midwest somewhere.
Yeah, he's born in Chicago. Pope Leo the Pope.
He's trying to tell them that Chicago deep dish is the only way to go, and the Italians are probably like, what?
Does it really matter? I like New York pizza the best because it's you can eat it and still get on with your day. It's not too filling.
I think of all the American pizzas, New York pizza is probably the one that's closest to Italian pizza.
I love New York pizza. I hate Connecticut pizza because they do the thin gourmet style, and I miss the doughy. Because I'm from Jersey originally, so I miss that like doughy New York style pizza.
A good thick Sicilian slice.
Yeah.
But I think most pizza is also good as long as it's just hot. If it's just out of the oven. That's why I never really got like pizza delivery. Because like I used to deliver pizzas in high school. Like sometimes I deliver that thing could have been sitting in the window for like 30 minutes. Like that's why if I get a pizza, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to eat it within like 10 minutes after it's out of the oven. Otherwise it's like who cares? Got to eat it when it's out of the oven. That's my thing. I think most pizza is good if it's like that. If you wait on it, I don't know. That's my thing. Damien and Priya, you know the comedian Shuli Egar?
Who's that?
Are you not?
No, he used to be the producer on the Howard Stern show.
No.
But yeah, no, they do not know him, Reverend Rage.
Sorry.
Yeah, they want to know. All right, check out Damien on Instagram, Damien's comedy. Check out Priya. I'm waiting for the thing to go by on the scroll so I could say it. At Priya Blunts. I should easily could know. And Damien's comedy on Instagram. All right, thank you guys for hanging. I'll see you guys in New York City next week.
Sounds good.
All right, love you guys. See you later.
Bye, guys. Stay warm.
Hey, thanks.